Hey, Habs fans, are you feeling a storm of temptation mixed with chilling sense of caution right now? What if I told you that the Montreal Canadiens are at the center of a jaw-dropping trade rumor involving Steven Stamkos, the Stanley Cup winning captain of the Nashville Predators, a move that could either fast-track our path to a title or doom our financial future? With insider Jeff Merrick fanning the flames and speculation hitting a fever pitch in the last 72 hours, this potential blockbuster has the hockey world buzzing. Today, we're diving deep into this high-risk, high-reward scenario, exploring Stamkos' potential impact on the Habs, dissecting the dangerous cost, and debating if Kent Hughes should break his own rules for a veteran superstar. Let's unpack this explosive rumor and see if it's a gamble worth taking. Let's set the stage with the seismic buzz shaking up the NHL trade landscape. The Canadiens, riding a strong 3-1-0 start to the 2025-26 season after a playoff return last year, are playing with confidence, boasting a league-leading power play over their last 5 games at staggering 50% efficiency. With over $38 million in projected cap space for 2026-27 after shedding Carey Price's contract, GM Kent Hughes has room to maneuver, though his philosophy has historically shied away from risky veteran deals. Enter Steven Stamkos, the 35-year-old two-time Stanley Cup champion, whose name has surged as a potential target for Montreal amid a slow start with Nashville. Just 2 points in 13 games this season. While no deal is confirmed, the idea of Stamkos in blue blanc et rouge, as mentioned by Merrick, poses a tantalizing yet perilous question for the Habs' future. Now, let's dive into why Steven Stamkos could be both a dream and a dilemma for the Canadiens. As a proven winner with over 1,100 career points in back-to-back cups with Tampa Bay in 2020 and 2021, Stamkos brings elite scoring pedigree and championship experience, even if his current season stats are underwhelming. His ability to dominate on the power play, historically one of the league's best, could theoretically complement Montreal's already red-hot unit. Driven by Uri Slavkovsky, tied for second in NHL power play goals, and rookie Ivan Demidov. As a top 6 forward, likely on the second line with talents like Demidov or Patrick Lane, Stamkos could add veteran savvy and offensive punch to a young roster. His leadership as a former captain is undeniable, but as analysts at Habs Digest warn, it risks clashing with Nick Suzuki's emerging role as the team's cornerstone. Let's imagine Stamkos' impact on Montreal's lineup, even as questions linger, slotting him on the second line or even the top line with Suzuki and Cole Caulfield could, on paper, create a lethal scoring trio, with Stamkos' net front presence amplifying an already potent power play. Picture him capitalizing on setups from Demidov or ripping one-timers on the man advantage. His historical production, over 40 goals in multiple seasons, hints at what he's capable when firing on all cylinders. His championship DNA could mentor a youthful core, instilling a winning mentality for a playoff push. However, his sluggish 2 points in 13 games this season cast doubt on his current form, and as the rumor notes, the Habs' power play doesn't desperately need a boost with Slavkovsky and Demidov thriving. This isn't a guaranteed fit. It's a high-stakes experiment with as much risk as reward. Of course, pursuing Stamkos comes with a crippling financial cost and massive hurdles that clash with Hughes' cautious approach. Under a contract with an $8 million annual cap hit through 2026-27, 2 years remaining after the season, Stamkos' deal is a glaring red flag for a team wary of long, expensive veteran commitments. Habs Digest analysts starkly warn that the problem isn't the player, it's the money and term, labeling the contract a potential deadweight anchor if his production continues to dip at 35 years old. The trade cost could be steep, likely a 2026 second-round pick and a prospect like Adam Engstrom or Joshua Roy, though Nashville might demand more for a former captain. Hughes must also consider cap implications, risking future flexibility for extensions to stars like Lane Hutson or Slavkovsky. This violates the no long-term veteran contracts rule that has defined his tenure, making it a dangerous deviation. Let's dig into the risks and heated counterarguments fueling the skepticism. Beyond the financial burden, a major concern is leadership dynamics. Bringing in a decorated captain like Stamkos could unintentionally undermine Suzuki's growing role. As the rumor suggests, disrupting locker room hierarchy at a critical juncture for a young team. His dismal start, 2 points in 13 games, raises red flags about sustainability. At 35, a decline could turn his $8 million cap hit into a millstone by 2027. Analysts argue the Habs' priority should be a defensively focused forward or penalty kill specialist like Vincent Trocheck, not an aging top six attacker, especially with a power play already clicking at 50%. For Nashville, moving Stamkos might require salary retention to sweeten the deal, inflating the asset cost for Montreal. This isn't a safe play. It's a potential financial and cultural disaster waiting to unfold. Let's step back and assess the broader implications. If the Canadiens landed Steven Stamkos, it would signal a dramatic break from Hughes' rebuild philosophy, prioritizing a championship pedigree over fiscal prudence to chase a title now. It's not just about adding a forward. It's about injecting proven winning experience into a roster on the rise alongside Suzuki and Slavkovsky, but at the risk of destabilizing leadership and cap health. For Nashville, trading Stamkos could offload a struggling contract for future assets, a pragmatic move if his production doesn't rebound. As the rumor concludes, this will be the riskiest decision of Hughes' tenure, a mental experiment more than a likely target given the power play success and internal growth. Yet, the mere idea of Stamkos at the Bell Center fuels passionate debate about whether to swing for immediate glory or protect the future. As we wrap this up, I'm caught between the intoxicating allure of Steven Stamkos donning a Canadiens jersey, bringing cup-winning swagger to our lineup, and the chilling reality of the financial and cultural risks at stake. This trade rumor, targeting a veteran superstar from Nashville to accelerate Montreal's title chase, feels like the ultimate high-wire act for Kent Hughes. Stamkos' pedigree and potential to mentor our youth are seductive, but his $8 million cap hit through 2027, sluggish start, and threat to Suzuki's leadership make this a potential disaster. Whether this materializes or remains provocative, what if it's a reminder that the Habs stand at a crossroads, balancing a shot at instant contention with safeguarding their long-term vision. For now, the speculation keeps attention alive as we await a verdict on this daring gamble. So, Habs Nation, I'm turning this over to you. Would you risk the cap hit and leadership clash to bring Steven Stamkos to Montreal for a title push, or should we stick to Hughes' cautious blueprint and focus on internal growth? Drop your bold opinions and wary concerns in the comments. I'm eager to see if this rumor ignites the same fiery debate in you as it does in me. And if the thought of Stamkos in blue, Blanc et Rouge has you intrigued, hit that like button to show your passion. Let's keep this conversation blazing as we watch the Habs chase greatness in 2025 to 26. Until next time, keep believing in bleed blue, Blanc et Rouge.